that are not teammates working together. Jeff Burton said, I don't understand it. That's like a cat and a dog eating out of the same bone.
Get ready for 188 laps of Hold Your Breath.
All the races we go to, this one right here, coming down to get to green, your heart is pounding. Your hands are sweaty. You're watching for that green flag to come out. Boogity, boogity, boogity! This is Talladega, boys! Let's go racing!
Talladega Superspeedway, site of race 8 in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series season for 2011. Surprise, surprise, we qualified 43rd at Talladega again. I don't know. I guess the season average ratings for 11 are higher than 2010. Then again, Talladega I don't think has ever been the best history ever qualifying for us, but the big surprise was Terry Labonte outside pole. That kind of surprised me. So, yeah, McMurray looks like he's the one out front now. If I'm reading the standings correctly, we'll see. But should be a competitive one. You'll notice probably right out of the gate too, 47 instead of 54 laps. We've shortened it down to 25%. We're probably going to run 25% for a little bit. Maybe for the rest of the season, I'm not sure right now. I mean, we're going to keep our 40 and 50% for the Crown Jewels, the 600, Indy and Darlington, but I mean, well, Indy and Darlington. Darlington, if I've been running 40%, I can't remember now. But anyway, but yeah, just because things in life right now are just very chaotic, and yeah, it's not a whole lot of time, but every little bit of time I can save helps out quite a bit. So, yeah, bear with me for it. We'll probably get back to it at some point. It's just not in the 2011 season anyway. But starting back here in 43rd, my plan really, to be honest, is just going to be lazy a little bit in the beginning. We're just going to kind of ride it out, wait to see what happens, and just try to, you know, not lose the draft A and B, avoid the big one. So, now that I think about it, actually, if it happens, we can go 33 more laps, which means 37. So if it happens around lap 10 to 13, we could avoid maybe having to make a green flag pit stop. That'd be nice. Green flag pit stops, as many of you may remember, were the downfall to Talladega last season. Thankfully, it didn't cost us the championship, but yeah, in the chase, we did not run very well at Talladega. Already a lot of jumbling up here. Dale Jr. and Jimmy Johnson tied at the line last time for the lead. Jr. comes in here as the point leader. We dropped out of the top 10, but we're the first car with a win, so we're okay so far for chase. We just don't have any bonus points. Oh, speaking of Terry. Wow. From second back to 42nd in 5 laps. That's what I'm saying. This is just a blender, and we're all just thrown in it and hope we don't wreck. Terry looks like he's poking to go 4 wide right there with Allmendinger. I guess that's Hamlin. Yeah, it's Hamlin in his FedEx office car. Yeah, they're 4 wide right in front of me. They're touching. They're squeezing up on each other right there. Are they going to keep it together? They do. That was a little nerve-wracking. Granted, there's no one behind me, so it would have been a very small incident. So, odds are we would have avoided that fairly handedly, I think. Or at least I'd like to believe so. We're just going to kind of run up here, draft with Denny Hamster. But yeah, so we have gotten better with super speedways. Talladega, though, I just feel like has been one that's really been the hardest for me.
Clear.
So I'm hoping today we can rewrite some of our Talladega history. I'm trying to remember. I think it's been I think I have. Ah, man. The downside of doing my intros like the day before, sometimes I tend to forget. But I think we only have 1 win at Talladega, and I feel like that was back in 03. Junior and Burton lead the field now. Junior's got actually a decent point lead of 13 points, and he doesn't have a win. Kurt Busch is second, actually, without a win, too. So Junior over the first car with a win has a 20-point lead, actually, over Kevin Harvick. It's funny, very off topic, but something that I would like to do. There's a lot of things I would like to do. It's just that sometimes it all falls into, do I have time? But Kristen was talking to me. We've been watching Drive to Survive, and she really wants me to do an F1 series at some point. So I don't know. This has been like the bread and butter of the channel. I mean, it's pretty much the primary source of content on this channel is NR. But I don't know if I would run. What am I doing? I don't know if I would be running NR and F1 at the same time. I'm not sure how I would do it. I would definitely have to take away from daily uploads if I was going to do a second series at the same time, but I definitely want to do an F1. I think it would be fun. Just to mix it up. But we'll see. Well, Kristen, if you're listening, we are doing it. Wink. Maybe. Anyway. So we've gotten far enough into the race now where if a crash happened, I wouldn't be the saddest to see it. We'd be able to make the distance. I definitely would be topping off on the 1 to go lap if I could, just to make sure I have enough fuel. But I'm hoping Vickers' last lap was the leader with Joe Nemechek. Nemechek won at Talladega recently. Was it 09 or 2010? But yeah, I would like to get back to victory lane at Talladega at some point. I'd like to be the first driver in this 2011 season to have multiple wins. It's hard to believe going into the 8th race we don't have that. I think it was 2005 maybe. We had 19 different winners. I think it was quite a bit. Backing up just a little bit from what I can see down the road. Yep, there it is.
Yellow's out.
Locked up. Oh, hopefully that didn't hurt us too bad. I lost control of it. Alright, well, you go that way. I'm gonna go. I have a horrible first gear. Yeah, locking up. I tried to not lock up too much. Did get some damage. Well, that plan didn't work out so well for us by rolling in the back because the car started sliding. There's something with the brakes. I gotta check the bias on these setups. and match it to my Daytona one. It just feels like the car pulls when I hit the brakes at Talladega more than it does at Daytona, and it's extremely frustrating.
Yellow's out. Yellow's out. Same cars on the racetrack.
So Denny Hamlin and Robbie Gordon make contact. Then Steve Park, David Rudiman get involved. And then what happens next? If I had to guess, the 7's going to get hooked up. Yep, with Clint. I go up the track. Park, oh wow, Park goes up and over. The smoke has to reset. There's so much smoke. We don't see that too often. Holy cow, Kyle Busch, Dale Jr., they're in the air. Wow, that's a big crash. And there I am, sliding in at the bottom. That was a lot of cars. I don't think I've ever had to see the smoke reset like that outside of Indy cars. We'll get another view. We are on board Steve Park's car. Yeah, he got nudged. Took a barrel roll. He's like got Martin Truex's spoiler inside his car. Whoops, dropped something. Riding on board with Martin Truex. Yeah, he sees that. That's all he saw, so he was fine. On board with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Let's see what he sees. He's got Brad there, Andy Lally in front of him. Some smoke, and then just, yeah. Big wreck. So as we come off turn 4 here to get into the tri-oval, double file restarts are back on, by the way. Talladega's a big enough track that I figured, and we probably don't see enough cars go a lap down that it should have any issues. So yeah, it appears to be working okay. But yeah, so out of the race, Ryan Newman, Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson Jr., Steve Park, David Rudiman, Clint Boyer, Jamie McMurray, Brad Keselowski, Tony Stewart, Joey Logano, and Casey Kane. Dave Blaney is leading this race. Wow. So I got damage repaired while I was pitting, and it took barely 0.2 of a second. So I think there's a lot of damaged cars in front of us, though. I think we're going to be okay. We just got to get past these slow cars to try to hang with the fast cars up ahead, and I think we'll be all right.
Still out there. Be 3 wide. Outside.
Yeah, let's see if we can keep up with them, though. I don't think so. I'm trying to keep some with a draft with Trevor Bayne up ahead of me. But he might just be damaged as well. Setting us up for a very disappointing finish, but we're pulling away from those cars behind me. Damn it. Yeah, I could run 188 by myself in qualifying and practice and everything. I'm barely creeping 185 right now. Well, hopefully Trevor Bayne comes back to me, or otherwise this is really going to be boring. And I think we're looking at really boring. Damn it. I tried to stay out of trouble. I mean, 32 to go. Top 20 is better than finishing the back, but yeah, now we're like just dropping from them. Well, this sucks. I really thought we had a better shot at doing, you know, getting a better result at Talladega this time, but not meant to be, I guess. Kurt Busch is catching up to me now pretty quick. Yeah, I want to block. I'll let one go at some point, but not right away. Actually, if they could push, we can get enough speed. If we catch Trevor Bayne, I'll just push Trevor. What a disappointment. I always come into Talladega with, I'd say, a high level of optimism that, you know, maybe we can do something different this time that we haven't, you know, in the past. And no matter the strategy, I always find a way to just not make it work. Now I'm glad it's just 30 to go instead of 37. We are reeling in Trevor Bayne. The other thought I had too now is maybe some of those cars will like individually fall off and we could just keep picking them up. I don't know. Gotta block Quapple though. We're gonna push the 21, I guess. If I don't spin out while trying to do that. I got Reagan. Yeah, it looks like Reagan on the outside. But I think we'll be okay. I gave Trevor a really good push, so I think he's gonna be up to speed now where we can pull some air off of his car. Or draft. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It definitely is a little less challenging when we don't have to worry about being involved in a massive pack of cars. We're just kind of single filing it here. Travis Quapple, though, is really annoying because I would love to follow the 21, but he keeps trying to pass me. All right, well, then go high, Trevor.
Still out there. Still out there. Still there. Stay low. Clear all around. All
That looks like a single car up ahead.
59.
Mikey. Yeah, Mikey's falling off that pack, so. But that looks like the end of the cars falling off. Truex would be the next car, and he's within a second of the leader, Matt Kenseth, who was having a great run at Texas, but somehow just, I don't know what happened to him. He just ended up on pit road for a while and lost a ton of time. And then, of course, he got black flag thanks to us on that one restart, so that kind of screwed poor Kenseth even more. But yeah, I don't blame anybody if they feel feel free to fast forward towards the end of this event. It's probably more exciting. There's not a whole lot going on back here. Maybe I'll just do some onboards of some of the drivers towards the front of the pack. Where it's a little bit more exciting. Instead of watching us lead the damaged brigade. We are catching Michael Waltrip, but not at a quick rate. But I think we will have caught him by the end of these last 25 laps. If we don't go a lap down beforehand. Yep, I already knew you were going down here, Travis, so. But that crash, from what I could remember, looked pretty big. I could have sworn I saw someone flying through the air. I just don't know who it was. Well, I thought I saw white in the paint scheme. So if I had to guess, maybe Steve Park? I think he had a white colored car. Travis and Trevor right behind me. Travis and Trevor. When I raced quarter midget karts when I started very late. I was like 15, and you can only race till you're 16. So they let me race my year I turned 16. So I only raced 2 years. But my best friends at the track were Travis and Trevor. Oh, there was also Eddie, I remember. Eddie and I were actually in Travis's wedding a few years ago. Travis got a really big run on me there. I didn't know if he was going to slow down or go below the line. I'm not going to try to do the bump to Michael like I did with Trevor, because I almost lost it the first time. How far back are we now? 19 seconds. We should be able to stay on the lead lap, I think. It'll be close though. Landon Castle's the leader at the line last time. That's pretty wild. We might be witnessing Landon Castle's first victory this race. Of course, if he's passing anybody big, they'll probably say pass below the yellow line, take it away. Regan Smitham. Alright, so Michael's definitely going to go to the low side, so... well... I'm just going to tap the brake. Nope, Wapple won't work with me there, so we're going to have to go around you, Mikey. Well, we're going to try anyway.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. 7, 6. Clear all
If we
around,
could get
all
into
clear.
17th, that would be respectable, I guess, of a finish.
Outside. Stay low.
I don't know if Michael's got any damage,
Still
though.
there.
He's actually being pretty competitive. That could open up that second lane that we work in on our outside, which
Clear
would
all
not
around,
help
all
me.
clear.
Alright, good. He got down in front of me. So Michael Waltrip's actually fairly competitive in comparison to our wrecked and damaged race car. I feel like we'd have better odds of maybe getting around him if we didn't have Travis Quapple
Okay, that'll give us 20 to go.
being Travis Quapple right now. Speaking of Regan Smith, him and Ambrose are a lap down right up ahead of us, so that's going to be interesting. He's going to be slow. Is he going to hold up the bottom line?
Outside. 3 wide now in the middle, clear. Clear all around, all clear.
Whew. That was a little nerve-wracking. Last second decision there to make that move. Hopefully it holds some of them up and Michael will come up here with me and we can kind of get away. We'll see. But I'm going to need Michael to push with me rather than to try to pass me. Yeah, Trevor Bain and Michael Waltrip got past okay. Quapple's not too far back though. Michael's going to be a little bit tougher to keep behind me, I think, than Quapple. But at least Michael's not going to be getting any really big runs on the outside of me, leading anybody around me. Marcos Ambrose is right there. So it's all going to depend on when we catch up to him, where we're going to be able to make a pass on him. I'm assuming because Michael Waltrip's going to try to be passing me this entire back straightaway, we'd have to go to the outside, but we're going to catch him before the turn, so
Outside.
we'll be able to go low.
Clear all around, all clear.
So, wow, Ambrose like disappeared in my mirror. So he definitely held up that one groove on the outside. Martin Truex Jr. is the leader. Feels like Jeff Gordon's been in second a lot in this race.
51, 2, hot.
Damn it. I was doing a lot of moving around that time before we got into the turn. Couldn't really keep the car necessarily stuck to the bottom, but we're all right. But yeah, Truex, he's had a pretty rough start to the season. No top 10s even. Comes in here 30th. Oh, wow. I lost it on entry.
Stay high.
Went too low.
Still there. Stay high.
Come on, let me in. There we go.
Clear, clear.
I went way too low on my entry there. Trevor, no. Dang it. It's the hard part with super speedways is they're always trying to pass you. So it's hard to really set up any type of run. Like I'm trying to get this run off of Kurt, but I have to stop it because I have to block Bane. Like, it's just frustrating. I definitely think I'm faster than Joey. Kurt. I just got to get to him. Definitely to him now. Whoa. Trevor.
Outside. Still there.
Michael, though, I don't know if we're going to get back up to
Stay low.
without a lap car. Not many were right behind Trevor Bayne, though. It looked like right there. So Joe Nemechek led the last lap, followed by Kevin Conway. Wow. So yeah, I think we'll be all right to get settled into 18th here. Michael's pitting. What? Are they gonna have to pit? We're good on fuel by 3 laps.
7.
Oh, this is exciting. Travis Quapple's behind me again. Didn't miss you, buddy. So Michael's pitting. Not sure why. But I'm okay with that. Nemechek led the last lap, but he hasn't even crossed the line. All right, no, never mind, there he is. So, our car's pitting? We're catching a lot of cars, so some of these guys have not yet pitted. What? Yeah, Bobby Labonte's up ahead, so...
51.
Well, we already passed him. He was on pit road, so I don't know. Maybe we have more cars coming to pit road. That'd be interesting. I wonder, did Trevor Bayne pit already? Maybe not. Or maybe he did. I don't know. Yeah, this is interesting. I did not foresee anybody having to pit. But there are a lot of cars coming down pit road. A lot of them look like they're damaged or lapped down already, so it's not really going to change anything for us, I think. Yeah, that's Blaney and Ambrose. Now I got David Reagan behind me. Well, we're up to 16th, so we passed somebody. Who did we pass? Oh, Dave Blaney. He was for position. Okay. Mark Martin's 19 seconds up the road. Let's see if we gained any time on him this lap. Ah, drifted high. Alright, we're okay. $11 laps to go.
51,277.
Nah, we only gained about a 10th. But I'll take 16th, all things considered. Just really wish we hadn't gotten that one, literally one little bump. When I was in the grass, I should have tried to lock it down even more because it wasn't going to blow out the tires. Because that was my biggest fear, was blowing out the tires and then not being able to get around without going a lap down either.
10 laps here, but 10 laps. 51,158.
The other thing I didn't think about was I should have downshifted a little bit as well. That also has always helped me control my car a little bit better on heavy braking. Yeah, Mark Martin's pulled back away on us, so that's all right. We're 36 seconds back with 9 to go. Well, 9 to go this time by. I think we should stay on the lead lap. It's going to be close, though. Because once those leaders catch our draft, too. Yeah, they're 11 seconds behind us. Allmendinger and Conway are fighting for the lead.
51,128.
Kevin Conway wins this race. Oh my gosh. I spent all of 09 making fun of him, his car, with That's What She Said clips. He comes back and gets a Talladega win. I think in the first race he'd be back this season too. Michael Waltrip's slow on the apron. Good, good, good. Trevor got under Travis.
51,001.
I believe our next race is Nashville for the truck, so looking forward to that. This is like our third straight cup race. Obviously excluding, the every other day dirt. David Reagan making a move under Trevor Bayne behind me there. Only a few. Wow, leader is 8 seconds behind me. So there's only 5 of us in this little pack here. So it's a small pack. Seven to go.
51,189.
Looks like it's going to be another deal like it was at Texas, where we get the white flag and that graphic quickly, that lap counter graphic quickly disappears, unless we go a lap down. To fade out to the final results. 3 wide behind us. Regan Smith up ahead. I'm sure he will have a part to play in breaking up this 3 wide. Wow, Trevor Bain coming in hot. Where do I want to send Trevor Bain?
Inside, 51, 2, 3, clear.
I was hoping Trevor would stay below and get caught up behind him. Truth be told, we just lost all of them with that move. Michael Waltrip, he's back out on track. I know we're going a little bit below yellow line, but I'm trying to get any draft I can. Now remember, Indy last season, that move bit me. So I'm just going to drift high to and wide to try to go around him.
Inside. Still there.
In case he slows down.
Clear.
Which he doesn't, so we're good. Five to go. And leaders are 3 seconds behind me, so I will have... I'm going to have a decision to make if I'm going to block leaders to stay on the lead lap or just accept my fate, go a lap down, and get out of here a lap early. I would like to finish on the lead lap. That's always my goal. Wow, they're 1.2 ahead of me, behind me now. Kevin Conway is the leader. What are you talking about?
1, 2, 5.
Conway, Menard, Allmendinger, Terry Labonte, then Brian Vickers, Martin Truex, David Gilliland, Juan Montoya, Joe Nemechek, Casey Mears, Kenseth, Hamlin, Gordon, Castle, and then that's all for that front pack. That's, well, no, Kenseth, Hamlin, and Gordon, they're far back behind. So it's actually pretty much a battle between Conway, Menard, Allmendinger, and Terry Labonte. What a interesting set of 4 drivers settling this for the win. So I'm hitting 3 to go. They're hitting 2 to go.
Clear right there, 2 to go. 51, 1, 2, 8.
I got Conway and Menard right behind me. Oh, man.
Outside. Still out there. 3 wide now in the middle. Inside.
Well, there's no way I was holding back both lanes.
Still there.
Is there room to squeeze in? There better be.
Clear all around. All clear.
Hell yeah. Alright, we didn't lose anything. We lost a lap, but... So, now we're hitting the white flag. Kim Menard go 2 for 2 on the super speedways. Terry Labonte pulls out, and he's going for second. Oh, come on, Terry. I want to see Terry win it so bad. That'd be sweet to see Terry Labonte get a win. He looks like he's got something. I'm watching that. Watching it. Come on, Terry. Terry might get pushed up. Nope. I don't know if Terry's going to get a big enough run to catch Kevin Conway. Things I never thought I would be saying. Oh, wow. So, who's that? And it looks like, can't believe I am saying this. Kevin Conway wins, followed by Allmendinger, Terry Labonte, Paul Menard. Wow. So 8 races, 8 winners, and one of them is Kevin Conway. Okay. Well, Kevin Conway's a Sprint Cup Series winner now. So, yeah, it was an interesting race. Again, bummed we didn't get the results we wanted. Greg Biffle, he looks like he dropped out as well with the camshaft at some point issue. But let's pack it up, hit the road, and get ready for some trucks at Nashville for Friday. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And until next time, everybody, if you believe in miracles, believe in Kevin Conway, and have a good one.